What up, guys? Optic HECZ here, bringing you part 2 of my thoughts on Battlefield 3. This time we're going to be sniping. I don't know the name of the gun or the rifle, and I don't know what scope it is. All I know is that every time you get a hit marker, your crosshairs obviously show it, and that is the only way that you know that you've gotten a hit marker, as you see there. Another thing that you may not know is that this game's all about the headshots. The only time that you can drop somebody waist to neck is when he's already injured and some of your teammates have already pumped a couple rounds into him, and that's when you can come in with a clean, with a cleanup shot and take him out with a shot above the waist, below the neck. So headshots is where it's at. Headshots is what you need to get in order to get a nice kill. As you see there, I got 2 hit markers already, or 2 hits. They shouldn't be called hit markers here because these hits are actually what you need to do, what you need to hit in order for that to actually be a kill. Again, I am not the best sniper in Battlefield 3. I don't know anything about the sniping. I don't know any tricks, anything aside from the fact that headshot means one-shot killer. Everything else you're gonna have to work for. This is the bolt action rifle. I finally unlocked it. The way you unlock it is by using your semi-automatic sniper rifle and getting the getting the challenges done. I think it's like 100 kills with that thing, so I'm pretty sure that it's gonna be another 100 kills with this rifle in order to get the other more powerful bolt action rifle. But as you can see here, I've gotten a couple of headshots. So for the rest of the game, what I'm gonna try to do is I'm just gonna go for headshots. And at one point or another, I can tell that the team is being annoyed because I go on a crazy, nice little rampage where I'm just shooting it and killing people, on the head, which is pretty cool. I do like that about this game. In fact, I kind of love this about the game, that the sniper rifle is, and you know me, I'm a running gunner. I'd rather lose rushing than win by camping. That's always been my theory. That's always been my camp, and that's why I was never a good competitive player, because I didn't want to be a bitch and fucking put my dick in the ground and I'm not talking shit to those of you who do that. As I'm not. I'm just, that's my opinion, and just like anything else in the world, we are all gonna have different opinions, and I'm gonna respect yours as long as you respect mine. And I'd rather not get into a big argument about it because you're not gonna change my point of views, and more than likely I'm not gonna change your point of view. So let's just live happily with each other and our disagreements. So as you see there, I'm fucking actually getting a lot of headshots here. There's a grenade. That's a teammate's grenade. Had that been an enemy's grenade, obviously you would have died. And right here, I make the mistake of coming back to a... And you know what else? That's kind of weird. When you zoom in, and I tried this. I don't know why, but it has that Black Ops David Vonderhaar sway for some fucking odd reason. I don't know why, but I don't know. It makes it a little bit hard to... as you see there, the spawn system's kind of weird too. They just spawned me in front of a fucking enemy, and I understand that maybe you spawn in and you're spawning in where some of your teammates are at, but at the same time there's an enemy in your camp. So I understand that scenario where they spawn you right next to an enemy, but it's happened other times too. In fact, at the beginning of the game, I suggest that you don't move and just look around, because more than likely there's going to be an enemy, fucking spawning right next to you for some weird reason. I don't know if they're gonna fix that. I don't know if that's the way it is. I don't know. But anyway, so I'm having a blast fucking sniping, because I'm not, once you take quickscoping out of the equation, you actually, have to, position yourself well to where you're gonna be, where you're gonna have the most advantage getting shots, and from a stationary position. I haven't tried to no scope. I haven't, I quick scoped like once or twice, but it still felt weird. There's some kinks and bugs. Like right here, I'm standing on something, but once that dude gets hit markered and then I kill him again, where is he? I don't know. Anyway, so as you're gonna see here, there's gonna be a lot of like movement and a lot of lag with the game. I don't know if it's part of the game. I don't know if it has to do with the realisticness that Battlefield brings to the table. But if I wanted realistic, I would join the army. It's a fucking video game. Make it make sense. It's hard though to quick scope, and I'm gonna give you guys the perfect example right here. Not here, but the next kill. headshot again. I'm getting a lot of right here. That dude, I hit him and then he doesn't die. So I gotta pull my gun out, and it's one of those games just like every other game where it you know, the semi-automatics or the fully automatic weapons are always gonna win in close range combat, unless obviously you get a nice little headshot. But even then, it's gonna be hard. I got a hit marker there, no hit marker there, but there's oh yeah, the knifing is right bumper. So that took a little bit of getting used to. There's a hit marker, and look at him. The dude's lagging. He can't even run. He's skating across the screen. Finally, I gave him his second shot, and he died. But overall, if you take quickscoping out of the equation, the fact that when you zoom in, it's not always going to be in the middle of the screen, just like Black Ops. If you take all that out of your brain and say, you know what, I know that I'm used to sniping being a certain way. I know that sniping is supposed to be a certain way, and you just give this a chance and say, you know what, we're gonna try to snipe. Look at this dude, fucking the ground. It's again, it's one of those things. Like, and I gotta tell you, I think it's just more of a personal thing because, like, whatever. If you're gonna camp, fucking, I just don't get it. This dude waits for enemies to come to a screen. That's the type of dude that they'll just sit there and wait to get 2 kills throughout the whole game and not die once because he's sniping, and obviously he thinks that, you know, to snipe you have to lay down on the ground and not move. So he'll rather just zoom in and wait for somebody to walk across the screen and then hopefully kill him. I get bored very easily, and I'm always on the hunt. So whether I'm standing in one place, I'm always gonna be scanning around. This dude was literally laying down. If I lay down, there's like, obviously it's gonna limit my movement, and therefore it's not gonna allow me to you know, pan across my screen or pan across the map to see if I can find someone. Wall bangs don't work. I don't know if you gotta unlock that, or if that, you know, it's something that, you know, like hardened or deep impact. I don't know if that's something that you have to unlock, but I haven't, you know, it's sheet metal, so a bullet should have definitely been able, you know, should have gone through it, but it didn't. So right here I'm getting shot. I can't even walk up the stairs, which makes no sense to me because I am going up the stairs. So quick shot, kind of a quick scope there. You know, I zoomed in quickly and shot him quickly, and was out of his sight before he even got a chance to do anything. Another headshot, and then right here I don't even get a hit marker, but anyway, like I was saying, it's fun once you take the fact that the quick scoping is not there, and sniping the way you think it should be, where you zoom in, it's going to be right in the middle. If you take that all out of your head and give this an actual shot, you're going to have fun because it's a different game, right? Obviously, and I say that, and it's obviously that goes without saying. But what I mean by that is that, you know, it's like a different game type almost, right? Where if you want to kill somebody in one shot, you have to aim for the head. So it makes you pick your shots a lot more, you know, more strategic than anything, you know, because if you're going to go for the one-shot killers, you're going to have to slow down. I'm lag right here. And I don't know if it's the servers or it can't be my connection. So it's definitely the servers. So the servers are kind of like laggy, and some of the movements that you make kind of make your shit look fucking weird because you'll be walking through a doorway and then a second later you are bumping into a wall. And that is not the connection, or I can't blame the connection. It has to be the server because I don't run into these problems when I'm playing Call of Duty, or maybe the host. And it's a server, right? So that means that there's no host. I don't know. Somebody can clear that up for me if you don't mind. So yeah, man, it's fun if you are able to forget everything that you have learned in Call of Duty sniping, the quick scoping, the drag scoping, the fact that when you zoom in, it's gonna be in the middle. If you can adjust a little bit like you adjusted on Black Ops, then you should have absolutely no problem having fun just aiming for the heads. And another thing is that the maps are so big that you have no other choice but, like right here, I'm trying to quick scope and it's not going. I'm getting hit markers, or I'm putting shots into them, and right here I finally have to. That should have been a collateral. Actually, you know, I don't think I've gotten a collateral yet. I don't know if they're possible. I mean, shouldn't you have deep impact, or, you know, the other one, hardened to be able to get through that? I don't know. But again, like I was saying, the maps are so big that you can't help yourself but to actually, you know, hold your breath and pick your shot. Right here, get a hit marker, and then when it zooms in. So again, when it zoom in, it's not where it should be. But anyway, this game's about to wrap up. We won. My score is like 19 and something. But again, it's a fun game if you're into you know, taking your time and taking time to line up your shot, and if you don't get bored easily. But if you do, you know, you should still give it a try. Until next time, guys, this has been HECZ. I'm out. Peace.